Hi, let's talk about lean hogs for a second here. They've been in the news. You know, you can't really talk about lean hogs without talking about China, but let's just first talk about lean hogs on the day. They're easier, they were lower. I know they were lower, but you know, the way that these charts are setting up and with what's out there as far as news, I'd just be a little careful about getting too out over your skis and getting short or too negative this contract. Let's first talk about the African swine fever that everybody's been talking about. Well, they hadn't been talking about it. It kind of went quiet, but now it's kind of sneaking back into the news. So you'll see it abbreviated as ASF, but that's going to be something that I think that could still put a little bit of a floor underneath this contract here for a while. And the way things are setting up, it's not quite a channel. I wouldn't call it a channel yet, technically speaking. But it's going to be something that we're going to have to be paying attention to. Number two, as you can tell, the Chinese are ramping up their production of hogs. They're trying to catch up to where they were. They're trying to breed them bigger and better and stronger and faster. They're about the size of horses right now, no pun intended, but I think that with what they're trying to do over there, clearly they need them. We've spoken about it in the past. That doesn't necessarily always mean higher prices here in the States just because they need them, because they can need them and take them at lower prices. That's happened before. But again, it's another feather in your cap as far as something that might slowly but surely build a base here. And then lastly, as of late, we've seen that the Chinese rhetoric kind of get ramped up a little bit. Hong Kong has kind of thrown that into a little bit of a mess, I think, and that's maybe slowed things down. Obviously, our own problems here with the administration and the media and what's been happening. But with China always still there in that backdrop, and this contract also being right smack dab in the middle of what's been happening there, I think that that's another reason why slowly but surely that could be building a base. And if you do, again, take a look at the channel that we've been trading in there, that's something that's kind of, I'm not going to say significant, that's probably too strong of a word, but it definitely is something that you kind of have to keep an eye on here. So again, the charts are telling us, though, yes, we've had some fundamental news kind of sneak in, but the charts are just looking like it's kind of trying to set us up for a little bit of a head fake. It might not happen, but it could be something that we have to keep our eyes on because, again, ASF, that's still out there. You can tell that China's kind of trying to catch up on what they're doing as far as their production. And then also on top of that, we've got to worry about the Chinese delegation and what might come out of that. So those types of things are things that we have to keep an eye on. We take that, overlook the charts, and we come up with an opinion. And my opinion is this: just be careful. That's all. Be careful, because this thing really looks as though it's kind of trying to build a base here. That's all.